Okay, so for this project, I bought some shiplap wood. It was already gray from Home Depot, and I had them cut it into 3 strips, 30 inches long. Then where you fit it together, I put that Titebond glue, it's just wood glue, on all of the edges, and then I just put them together. I bought some 1x2s and had them cut as well, and 1.5-inch nails. And after I put the pieces together, I put the wood on the back and nailed it in for extra support so that they wouldn't come apart. Then I sanded the whole entire piece, all the edges and the top, with 80 grit sandpaper. And then I did some extra painting on it with American Decor paint.
Alright, so I dry brushed it with the brown, and now I'm going to go over it just a little bit here and there with the plaster from Waverly. And this I got at Walmart. And I'm basically just gonna do like the bottom, the top, and just the edges, because the letters I'm going to do in white and they're going to be in the middle. If I don't like the way it looks, then I'll go over it again with the brown, but it should be fine. Just a little here and there. I hold it up. Let's see what we got. That's kind of what it looks like. And I think with white letters in it, the light's glaring on this side. That's basically what it looks like. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. And what's the next part I'm going to do? Hi everyone, I'm back. And I have my transfer paper on the front of the stencil. I weeded out all the negative space. Or is that's the positive space. Positive space. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna cut out each letter and place it on my board where I want it, because the saying was too big, so I couldn't do it and just do it in one sheet. So and plus with the boards, I just did it this way, and then I had to cut this out separate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just really tired. I've been working all day. I don't even know what time it is, but I just want to get this done, or at least halfway done. So just forgive me for being like sluggish. I'm just really tired. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut out each letter and each word. Word, I mean, not the letter. This I don't think I'm going to put in the middle of the sign. It's supposed to be a cup of coffee, but I don't like the way it came out. So I think I'm just going to cut out another one. Something different. Something that looks more like a coffee cup. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to lay my letters on the board. And when I have them all laid out, I'll show you how I continue after that. Because what I'm going to have to do is, because this wood has all lines in it, it's not flat wood, I'm going to have to Mod Podge over every letter, and it kind of fills in the gaps of the wood, and then when I go to paint it, it won't bleed underneath. So I'll probably have to do like 2 coats, because this is really ridgy, so I'm going to see how it comes out. I'm not too sure how it comes out on this type of wood yet. Alright, so I'll be back after I get all my letters on.
Alright, so here I have my first line of words cut out and placed on the board. Now what I'm going to do here, what I did here, was I put the Mod Podge over it so it fills in the gaps, and then when that dried, I dabbed on the paint. Hi everyone, it's Arlene.
Hi everyone, it's Arlene from Arlene's Creations, and I'm back. Alright, so I have this ruler clamped onto the board. As you can see, I already did the first line of letters. I just wanted to see how the paint would come out on this wood because of all the grooves, and if it was really going to look terrible, then I probably wasn't going to make it. But they came out pretty decent. I do have one little mark here that I got to try to get that paint off, or paint over it with a little bit of brown or something. But yeah, using that Mod Podge on top of the stencil really helps it from bleeding. So what I did now was the second line of letters, I have them spaced out, and I'm just going to mark on my ruler here. Sparky, please, not already. I'm going to mark on my ruler. So the end of the S goes there. The end of the G goes there. End of the Y. End of the P. Alright, so now with my weeding tool, I'm going to take this layer off, and I'm going to try to stick it under the ruler here. Doesn't want to play nice because it is sticky. So maybe I'll just do it this way. And just basically get the letters like so. And then when I pull the ruler away, then I could flatten it more, but just to get it on there. So again, that goes at the end of the 7. So Alright. So now that I have that on there, I can unclamp this ruler. See, that's my hardest part, is getting the letters straight. I don't have a good eye for that. Okay. So now if we look at it this way, yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm just doing it with this because I can't find my vinyl applicator. It's somewhere. I don't know where I put it. So we're just going to rub this all down, get out any air bubbles if possible. Then we're gonna this is what was giving me a hard time last night. That's why I didn't film it. It was taking me so long to get this top transfer sheet off of the vinyl. Look at my nail. It's all the way down to there. It hurts so bad. I'm so afraid of getting it caught on something and it ripping off. The way I actually did it last night was I went into where it was no vinyl and ripped it to the end, but you're really not supposed to do that. Let's see what I got here. Nope. Well, I'm going to work on it for a minute, and as soon as I can get the vinyl up, I'll put the camera back on.
Hi, so I was able to take all that transfer paper from the front of the letters off the vinyl, and I arranged them all on the sign how I wanted them, and then I covered all the letters with the Mod Podge. That prevents the paint from seeping underneath the stencil. When that was completely dry, then I took my sponge brush and I dabbed on the plaster colored chalk paint that I bought from Home Depot. I got it from Walmart. And I did one light coat. I let that dry completely, and then I went over it with a second coat. So I did do 2 coats. And then when I peeled off the stencil, the vinyl, to reveal the letters, this is how it came out. So I'm very pleased with it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. There's my coffee sign, and I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please hit that notification bell. I do have a ton of tip videos and DIYs coming up in April. So hit that notification bell, and please like and please share. Thanks so much for watching. Have a happy Easter.